Alright, programming. It really isn't all that hard. I'm going to take you on a series of tutorials that are going to get you up and running so that you can build your own websites, create new apps for your smartphone, programs for your computer. Programming has both a logical as well as a creative element to it. When you balance between the both of them, that's when you really excel. I'm going to try to help you tap into both your logical and creative sides to create the app that you're looking to create. There are a lot of different programming languages. Some of them are really powerful. Some of them do really well in one place but not so well in the others. Some are great for beginners. It all really depends on what it is you're trying to accomplish. I think the best way to get started is to put up a website. That's what everybody sees these days. It's all going to the web. To get a website going, let me show you the final product that we are going to create here. This is a website that I threw up. It probably took me, 2 or 3 hours to do. It'll take you a little bit longer while I show you all the pieces, but don't worry, by the end you'll understand exactly what it is that we're doing. There's a lot of really neat stuff in here that you can do. Growing pictures, forms and some polls, various sections, kind of a newspaper look, some different fonts. This is just the basics of what you can do. As the tutorial progresses, we're going to be adding a lot more to this page and see if we can't make a really neat website out of it. When you're programming for the web, there is the one language, the godfather of web languages, HTML. This is where we're going to start. HTML is a very simple language. It works the way you think it's going to work. Not only that, it's really forgiving as far as handling errors. To get started, we're going to use programs that are already on your computer. You don't need any special programs. You don't need to compile. You don't need anything that you don't already have to write a website. So let's start off by opening up a text editor. Here are a few recommended. You'll notice Notepad is up there. That works just fine. WordPad works just fine. Those will be already on your computer. If you want to use something a little bit fancier, a little bit nicer, I suggest Notepad++. I do not suggest you use Microsoft Word, WordPerfect, or any of the word processing programs. Those are intended for something completely different. All we're going to be doing is basic text. You want letters, you want numbers, you want to be able to hit enter once in a while. That's it. We're not going to make anything bold or italic or underline. We're not going to, make big images and spreadsheets. That comes much later. And when you understand HTML, you'll see how to do it without using Microsoft Word or Excel. Programming languages are read just like a book, top to bottom, left to right. When you're typing out your language, it's going to be one line for a command, then the next command, then the next command, etc., etc., etc. In the case of HTML, it's not so much about commands as it is about how to make things fancy. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. What this means is the root of the whole thing is text. Let's go ahead and open up your text editor, and we're going to type in the classic of all classics, Hello World. This is what every programmer uses to just prove that something works. In this case, we're going to prove that we can put up a web page that says Hello World, and it's going to work, and there's really nothing fancy, nothing impressive. It just says, hi, I'm here, I didn't break. So you have Hello World typed in. Save that, and we'll call the name hello.html. Let's go ahead and try it out. Open up your web browser, then drag the file over to your web browser. That'll open up this file in your web browser just like it were on the internet. And what does it do? Hello World. Voila. Thank you for checking out my tutorial. Again, my name is Aaron Doherty, and I am doing a series of tutorials that are going to teach you everything you need how to program. We're starting off with HTML, one of the easiest, most flexible, accessible languages out there. By the time I'm done, you'll know just about every programming language there is, how to do it, and you'll be an absolute master. But that's a lot of videos later, so bear with me. I ask that you like, that you share, and if you have any questions about this video, please feel free to put them in the comments and I will answer everybody's questions. If you have any suggestions on how to make this video more useful, I'm listening. I find that very helpful. And if you have any questions about programming in general, even if it's not about topics covered in this particular video, I'm more than happy to answer. Please comment, like, share, and I will keep making these as long as you keep liking and sharing and I keep finding them fun.